Hello, and so today I'm gonna talk about the channel because I've been getting some views here and there, and people are probably wondering what in the world I am getting myself into. Anyhow, so I know my videos are extremely low production. I have a cheap phone. I have no experience in editing. I haven't even looked into how to improve sound quality, and my videos are filmed pre-production before I even have them finalized. So why do I bother? Why do I bother doing this? I don't promote this channel. I don't post it anywhere. I don't go on Reddit and say watch my video. I don't do any of that. So why do I bother? Because it's an outlet. It's an outlet, and I want to have something I can look at in the future. And I have a lot of plans for this channel. For example, I'm currently writing my first ever, you could say, book, maybe like a non-fiction type book. It'll probably be fiction, but I will be uploading a story that I'm working on. I've seen so many shows and all that, so I figured why not try to just make my own show up. I thought of a premise, I made a plot, I did a basic summary of what I would want to do, and I do plan to. I gotta think of a name for it though, and I will be doing a series on a original story and posting it. And for my anime reviews, they're half scripted, half non-scripted. You can see the script on my screen. Like I said, it's low production. I don't really know what I'm doing, and I wanted to say that now before anybody else could. Yeah, I guess you could. I guess you could say that. But I mean, I'm not the. See, partly why I'm doing this is because there's a lot of really good anime that gets shafted by like terrible reviews. Like I hate Mao. I hate my anime list because the people that review, for the most part, have no idea what they're talking about. They do not understand the anime that they watch, and lots of anime that's good gets tainted by that because people they go to Mao and they take it seriously, or they go to YouTube and they type in an anime and they go to the most popular video and they look at it like the Bible, and a lot of these reviews are terrible. So I'm trying to set the record straight about animes. Even modern animes like Back Arrow and Vlad Love, which are brilliant, are getting trashed on Mel. They're getting ignored. They're getting shafted. And of course, just like every other kind of medium, everybody just cares about the mainstream garbage. That's just lacks creativity. It's these animes that are big nowadays. They just do what sells. They don't. They don't. They don't create these animes to move people. They just create them to sell money. The profit motive is ruining the anime industry. And so I have this little echo chamber where where I just talk about my own journey and just give more, just try to like set the record straight about anime that should be more appreciated, that's not. And besides that, I talk a lot about video game music. I'm very passionate about video game music. I'm currently I've been working on this for years. I already have several different versions of it on VGMDB. I've already posted some of it, but I have a top 100 video game soundtracks list going through because just like anime, when it comes to video game music, there's a lot of underappreciated soundtracks. And I'm just tired. I'm tired of everybody saying Final Fantasy. I'm tired of everybody saying Super Mario. I'm tired of everybody saying Zelda and Metroid. There's so much video game music and anime that's better, way better, way more creative, way better storytelling, but it's underappreciated because people are so easily baited into content that's designed to exploit their taste, almost to bait them. For example, when it comes to like Back Arrow or Vlad Love, they're great shows. They're great shows, but people just don't understand what they're about because they're so used to like their isekais and their hentai garbage or their lolly shows or their harem shows, and when they get to a Batgirl that's a mecha, they can't comprehend it. And then they go on Mal, and then they go on YouTube, and then they go on forums, and then they trash it, and then they get upvoted by, utter simpleton degenerates, and then they become the ruler, or I guess they become the review set in stone that says do not watch it. It sucks. So it's painful when you can really see things for yourself, but the majority don't, because the majority are the ones that control the narrative. That's what I'm trying to say. So with this channel, I'm trying to talk about things that deserve more attention. And I've made $0 off my content. I have another YouTube that I have more subscribers in. I've made nothing, no money at all doing this. It's just a passion that I have, that there are works that are very underappreciative and they deserve to be appreciated more. And that is sort of the goal or the point of a lot of what I do here. And I talk a lot about things related to like philosophy, just life experiences. I try to, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I just try to pour my brain into this YouTube. That's if I could sum it up simply, I am pouring my brain into this YouTube, and I'm gonna see where it goes. And yes, because I don't have the money to. First of all, I never had a room in my life. I never had a room, so I don't have the ability. I don't have a desktop computer because my dad is a fool that threw out one of my computers that was still working. But I don't have the right computer to make content, or I can do it in a room where I can do proper lighting and all that. I'm not an editor. My videos they're poor production, so I can understand. For example, my Batgirl episode 8 review has about almost 100 views, but I have nobody really engaging with it because they probably see, oh, this guy he has poor sound quality. He's on his phone. His script's on the screen for crying out loud, and blah blah blah. But I don't care. I don't care about any of that. I'm talking about Batgirl because I feel it deserves more appreciation, and I try to learn off of it, the themes and the meaning behind it. So yes, my content is poorly developed. I could do better, but I don't have the money or the means to do that. Like I have to record all my videos outside because I can't do it at home because I live in a small house. And so that's pretty much what I wanted to clear up. Like I don't care what people say about my content. It's just me just talking. Talking and talking about why humanity is just being reduced to simplicity, and maybe I can change it, or at least try to make people think about it. So on that note, how long is this, by the way? Can I keep talking? 8 minutes. So for closing statement, so at least my content you can just like play in the background while you're driving or working or you're on other tabs. But yeah, so that's just a basic overview of my channel. I can do so much better. I just don't have the resources to do it. So I do what I can. But the more you do something, the more you evolve and the more you get better at it. And if you don't give up, you can keep evolving and doing better. And then you can improvise. And when you improvise, you can develop and keep developing and keep developing and keep developing. Everything always changes. Nothing stays the same. But yeah, that's all I got. So that's a basic overview of this channel. It's some bootleg type material, but we shall see where it goes. And I will be posting my original work pretty soon. It's gonna revolve it's gonna revolve a lot around the internet. and it's mostly nonfiction. If anything, it'll probably be all nonfiction. Yeah, I think it'll be a nonfiction work, but it'll revolve around the internet and the type of people the internet can produce. But so that's all I got for now. If you have questions, go ahead and ask. I like to engage the audience because it gives me a chance to further express what I want to express. So I will see you in the next video. Next would be I am watching Whisper of the Heart and then The Cat Returns.